Hello everyone, my name is Ömer. I am from Turkey. Today we are with Elza. Hey Elza, how are you?
Hello Ömer, I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. Today our topic about the xenophobia. We will speak about xenophobia. Do you want to ask me or I will ask you how we will go today?
First of all, I think that we have to mention that xenophobia is the common problem and global problem of the world. And it will be good if we just share our idea what does mean the xenophobia. What does mean for you xenophobia? What is it?
Xenophobia for me is the fear or hatred of strange foreign people from our country or from our culture or from our ethnic group who is going and living in abroad, and he will scare from these people, or the people scare from, or the fear from these people. It is like this for me. And what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a strong and irrational fear of different ethnos and feeling of unacceptable, like you don't accept them in your community and in your life. So it means that this is like unreal fears, and it means that you don't accept them because they are different ethnic minorities or something. And this is very global and common problem of the society. And we still today, we had it in the past and we have it in the present, and I hope in the future situation will change.
I hope too in the future the situation will be changed, and for our children and the new generation it will be good life and good situation for them.
Yeah, the main point is that we discriminate people based on the ethnic. Like, for example, if you're from, for example, some Georgian people think that they are the best because they are Georgian. And
yeah, we have in everywhere. It's not just in Georgia or Turkey or and everywhere.
Yeah, and they never compare themselves with the Turkish or European or Asian people, because they think that, I mean, I'm Georgian and I'm very cool guy. This is for some people and for me as well very funny, because we are people, human, and we all are the same, and we have the same rights, we have the same things like nose, two eyes, lips. There is nothing different. There is nothing different. Yeah.
Just the color is different, or this, and it's very stupid idea when the people just you are from other color or from other skin. But
there is no biological.
Yes, you are right in this.
Yeah.
And always the people looking for the big country, like, oh, we are the big country in 10th century. Oh my God.
And that's why we are so cool.
We are the best people in the world. Every country has history, and every country has some good man and hero man in our history, or your history, or any country, on any culture or any ethnic group has some hero, some historical impact, and this is good. And when we mix this culture and ethnic and everything, we will find the best community in the world, the best in everything, the culture, the language, the everything. When you have two or than language, you can find a lot of new information, like book. You can read book in Turkish and in English. This is very good. Sometimes you don't find the information in the Turkish language. You can search in the other language, in English, in French, in Arabic, and whatever you can find this, and this is very good. This the culture mix, and the culture when the ethnic mix with the other, and you can learn from the other people. This is the best.
Yeah, of course, I agree with you, because for me it's very pity, because it's 21st century and we have still this kind of problems like discrimination based on the idea or color of skin or religion or ethnic or something. But in the same time, we are speaking about the equality. Like,
yes,
we are equal, we are human, we are love is love and something. But we still have these problems. It means that we have some serious problems, because these centuries this problem is not like it doesn't come from 2 days ago or something.
Yeah,
it comes from centuries and years and things. Yeah, and now still nothing changed. We are talking again about this.
You are right in this situation, and sometimes when told the people, like, can you explain this word in 2 words, like I will tell you Iran, what first thing coming to your mind? What is some people terrorist, nuclear attack or something? Why? Have people have Christian, have very good education, not education, but the people who is living in Iran, very good person and very good. I know a lot of people from Iran, and it's very good people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's like personality, in each nation. You can't determine the entire nation with the one person. If you met one bad guy from Iran, it doesn't mean that Iranian people are the bad or something.
Yeah, we look for the government. What the government do, the people like this.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Like we look, the government is very close from Russia. Oh, all of the people in this country is a friend with Russia, or the country makes this. Oh, all of the people in this country make this.
And
this is the false.
And we also associate Russian people with the Russian politics, and it's a mistake as well. It's the kind of xenophobia, like when you say that all Russians are the same. We have a lot of Russian people who thinks that Russian politics is very bad, and they have to change something if they want freedom and if they want like equality in the country. So yeah, this is kind of xenophobia.
Yeah, and we have a lot of example for this, like this kind of. Now we speak about the example, but we can we have what is the example of xenophobia, if you can give me. But first I have to ask you one question. Do you think all of the Arabic people it is Muslim religion?
I don't think so, but the most are Muslims, right?
Yeah, the most are Muslim.
Yeah.
But we have Arabic Christianity and Jewish and some, because before 20 years I meet some people in Damascus in Syria. It was Jewish, Arab Jewish, and it's very difficult for me. Oh my God, to have like this. It's very different for me, because I was 7 years old or 9 years old, like I don't remember exactly, and it's very different. Oh, I don't know what. In this time when I was child, I didn't understand what is mean this. It's Arabic Jewish. And after that, when I grow up, I understand what this means exactly.
Yeah, diversity. It's very good.
Yeah, it's understood. I understand. Yeah, well, can you give me some example of xenophobia?
Yes, of course. But you want me to share Georgian's example?
No, from this word.
Okay, but I prefer to talk most in Georgia because I know what kind of problems we have in our country.
Okay.
Yeah. if I'm not lying, in Georgia we have xenophobia problem, and it comes from a lot of years. For example, some of them comes from the propaganda. For example, a lot of people thinks that Turkish people are very bad and they want to occupy our city, Batumi, because it's close, like border. It's the border, and and it comes from Russia propaganda, because we have some political issue, we had the case in Batumi when people were writing these sentences on the wall, like Batumi without Turkish people, like this. Also in Georgia we have a lot of Chinese people, and some people say that these Chinese people will eat Georgian people soon, and something like this. This is xenophobia, and a lot of people thinks about the black people, that when they see black people, they mostly, not mostly, it's in old generation, I think, how to marry a Georgian girl with them or something, because we have a lot of couple like Georgia girl and black people, right? And and as I mentioned about the Russia politics, sometimes people associate the Russia politics with the people, a lot of Georgian, we have like this ideology in the country that very soon Georgian people will be extinct, because this foreigner people comes to the Georgia, and we will disappear soon, and there will not be Georgian nation because they will get married with the Georgian girls, and they like this.
But this is everywhere, not just in Georgia, and I hear about this in Turkey and
yes,
in
of
some
course,
countries.
it's in everywhere, but but I want to say that it's in Georgia as well. And if we want to speak the general or like Jewish Holocaust, or I don't know, we had the time when the black people families were killed by the some guys. We had the time that Indian caste system, which actively has hard those in like lower castes. So we have this problems for centuries and centuries, and still we have to discuss about this. But the changes in the society is not like it's like, I mean, the situation, it's almost the same. Okay, something is changed, but we still have this problem very I don't know, very much. And I think that I think that all kind of problem comes from the education.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't have information about each other. That, for example, we have to teach our children that, you know what, she's foreigner, but she's not danger for me, right?
Yes.
She's like me. You can communicate with them, ask what is their culture, what is their language, what kind of person they are. You can ask and you can communicate with them and guess just what kind of person they are.
You are right in this.
What do you think? Do you have any example, like
in Turkey?
Maybe.
We will speak about this, but after the music break. Now we are going to short music breaks. Stay with us.
Radio Evolution, streaming from Sleven.
Hello everybody again. You are again with me. I am Ömer with Elza. Today our topic about xenophobia, and we was speak with Elza, and you have question for me.
Yeah, we were talking about the example of the xenophobia, and I shared my
experience.
My country's experience, and I want to ask you about your examples, maybe in your country or abroad. I don't know.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience with this, and some people in our country, in my country, has some problem with people from some country, not a lot of, you know what which country the point. But I think the people don't think like how you told the China people or marriage or this. It's not very famous in our country. In our country, like if you're coming from some country like Saudi Arabia, the people think living in the camp and don't have building or apartment or something like this is some education problem. We can speak like this, or geography problem, because some people don't think the other, like Saudi Arabia has beach or sea, has border with sea. The people think is the other country or some country don't has sea or water or something like this is coming from the education, not is very bad thing. And I was remember something, one man it's happened in front of me, ask one people from I don't remember which country, but he asked him, do you have in your country Coca-Cola? And I look at him, what's this question? And I started to laugh. It's very, because it's very, for me it's bad and funny, because how you can ask this question and you know it's coming, how you ask mention is coming from the education. It's very bad and very I didn't see in bad situation like we have just now with the refugees go back your country or something like this, because the government, I think the government is not working very good. And we speak about this last time in the show. The people has problem with the government, but the people, he cannot speak with the government because he's scared and fear, and he going to fighting with the refugees and go back in your country. The negative energy he's spent of these people, and this is coming from this. But as mentioned, not all of the people in our country, in my country or your country and other country, but this happened in my country. And before 10 years before the problem with the refugees, we have problem with the Kurdish people. But after the refugees, the people forget this problem and come back. But I think after when finish this problem with the refugees and the refugees come back or stay in Turkey, or I don't know what will going, we will come back with the problem with the Kurdish, because we didn't find solution with them. Yeah, we like this, we close the problem with other problem, and this is very bad situation in our country.
Yeah, in Georgia we have a lot of tourists from Arab country, and some Georgian people discriminate the ladies mostly because they have covered their face, and they always are curiosity like what's hidden behind this cover, and they sometimes say that go to your country, what do you want in Georgia or something. But when we say the examples of the xenophobia in our countries, it doesn't mean that Georgia is like a xenophobia country or something. Or or Turkey or something, because we have these cases in all countries, in America as well, in Europe, in Asia, and in everywhere. Yeah.
Last month in Germany, in Europe, xenophobia from the refugees who come from the people who looking for safe life, safe work. Hey, think these people coming here for make something wrong or something. Yeah, some people, and this is normal because not all of the people living in this world is angel. We have a lot of bad people, and this is normal. But the xenophobia in Europe against Muslim, or if you are Muslim, or if you are from other religion, have some problem. You have like last time I remember some problem is Turkish people and German in German, because I think building mosque or something like that, I don't remember exactly, and have some problem. And this is I don't know, this because the different culture or something like this exactly is big topic, and we cannot speak exactly what kind of we can solution this problem.
Yeah, you're right, because we are different from each other. I mean, we have different opinion about the things, and it's normal if all of the people of the country are not like the same. Yeah, and we have these cases. So when we are talking about the examples, it doesn't mean that entire country is xenophobic or something like this, because I'm Georgian, you're Turkish, and I think that we are the same, equal. I mean, it doesn't matter from where you are, and I'm always welcome in my country, in my family. It doesn't matter who they are from I have Iranian friends, I have Indian friends, but a lot of people in Georgia thinks that, not a lot of, some of them, thinks that they are dirty, they are something smelly or something like this. But
and just why all of the people think that Indian people dirty?
I don't know, really.
Yeah, why all of the people think like this?
Because they don't know them. They don't have communicate with them. I have friends
I think from the internet or from the media.
Maybe the media, some TV series, some, I don't know, fake news. They follow this news and
Yes.
they believe it, and this is the problem, because they don't know which one is true, which one is like disinformation or something. And they know that India is a poor country and they don't have water and they never clean themselves and something like this. But it's not true, right?
That's true.
Yeah. And yeah, still education problem.
And we have all of the Arab people. I think the people think all of the Arab people eat by hand, not by spoon. And this is wrong.
Yeah.
This is wrong because I know a lot of Arab people, and the people eat by spoon, not by hand.
And what's the problem if they eat by hand?
No, just for imagine.
We have some countries where it's like a tradition to eat by hand.
Hey, we eat your what is? You remember what we eating last time?
I don't remember.
Not Ajab Sandali.
I don't remember.
You make with Maryam.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay. You remember.
Oh, hinkali.
Hinkali.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is tradition. Like you have to eat it by hand, and it's normal. It doesn't mean that you don't have culture or something. It's like cultural. It's
Just
Yeah.
because I know a lot of Turkish people think like this. The Arab people eating by hand everything, like rice or something. You cannot eat rice because it's very small. How you can eat?
and what's the problem if they?
No problem, but
Yeah.
just thinking or
Yeah.
xenophobia.
Yeah.
Now I ask you, where does xenophobia coming from? The education or gene, or from the parents, from the community, from the country, government, from where?
If we are talking about the word, it comes from Greek. I mean, it's the Greek word,
Yeah.
and xeno, it means fear, and no, phobos means fear,
Fear.
and xeno means strange. And this combine of these two words, it means xenophobia, means some fear of the strangers, right? I think that it comes from ourselves.
Education.
Yeah, education. And it comes from the family as well, from the community where you grow up, because sometimes we follow our parents and our community's opinion. If they think this is true, we think that this is true sometimes, because it makes impact on our mentality and the things. So I think that first of all it comes from ourselves. But if we have, I mean, if my parents think that, for example, think that foreigner people are dangerous for the Georgian people, it doesn't mean that I have to follow their ideology. They born in a different century, different I don't know situation. The political situation, and I born in different, right? And our ideology is always the different. And I have today a lot of opportunity to find the information about the people, a lot of opportunity to talk with them. They didn't have it, and that's why they have some kind of stereotypes, like, for example, Indian people are dirty or something like this. But
I think the place where are you grow up and where are take your education is very important for this.
Yes, of course.
Because when you grow up, you don't understand what is the color, what's the black, and what is mean the white. When you grow up, you don't understand the nationality or the democracy or the anything in this world. You just people hand. But what you learn and from your parents, from your school, from your government, from your education, this is very important, I think. Yeah, maybe we are lucky people because we find something and we search and looking for this, and now we are here. But a lot of people, I think, my parents think like this. Okay,
yeah, you're true. If everybody around me, for example, my parents, family, neighbors, community, education system tells me that Georgia is for only Georgian people, I will believe it, of course. But if only your parents say this, that, Georgia is very good country and there is no country compared with them, I can search, I can find out the information, I can ask with the, I don't know, other people, what does it mean and things. I mean, we have to work on our improvement of ourselves, right? If we want to just believe our parents' idea and opinion, it's our decision. But if you want to know more about the people and about the situation and the cases, we have to work a little bit hard.
Yeah, we have to work hard, but I told you, some people accept what parents or the teacher or anyone told him, and okay, this he don't want to spend his time and energy for search about what is the truth.
Because it is easy. It's easy, very, very easy.
Yep, some people working like this. Okay, he told me this. He right, 100%. He is right.
Yeah. For example, I don't know. I have all day some kind of arguing with my dad and mom because our opinion are different always, and right. It's normal and it's very healthy because. I mean, if you're same like your parent, it means that there is some problem because it's unbelievable. Like it was another century and I'm from another century and the situation was different. For example, my dad loves communism and I don't love it. And we all day have fighting each other. Like how you can love it and something like this. So, yeah. It means that my dad didn't make a strong effect on my opinion, and
you are right. Normal. And we need to search and we need to learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I thought I want to speak the young people from here. When we listen to something or we read about something. Just searching about this a lot of.
Yeah.
Sometimes we speak or we understand just from our view. We have to look from every view, from the other side, from my side, from your side, how the situation look. Sometimes you in the some problem we have problem to me and you. Sometimes. You think this is the true and you are true in this problem and I am true. We have to look from the other side and maybe I forget something, maybe I cannot see something. For this we have to search a lot of and looking for the people, what kind of people we have in this world, what kind of ethnic group we have, what kind of culture, what type of traditional we have. We have a lot of traditional, 1 million or 2 million in this world, and I think it's more than 1 million. And for this, we have to learn and learn and learn again.
Yeah, that's true. For example, for me, I'm not at all loyal with the Russia politic, but I don't think that we have to associate all the people, Russia people, with the politics. Yeah,
this is true. Some people it has some mistake or problem with you. Not all of the ethnic or the country you have to hate this country or this ethnic group. This is the truth.
Yeah.
Do you think that xenophobia it is sick?
You mean it comes from birth or something like this?
No, I mean, you know what mean hasta in Turkish? It is ill.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes in Turkey it has some problem like the people has xenophobia with we told him, are you are hasta or hasta mısın? It's mean, are you ill? Why you think like this? Your mind is not in place, or why you look like this to these people? Maybe
because xenophobia is some kind of unreal and unreasonable fear to the people.
Maybe it's
foreign people.
Psychological.
Maybe. Yeah, it's psychological problem because when you think that you are the best in the world, it means you have some problem in your head, in your brain, and you have to fix it.
I think you are hasta.
Yeah, and it's very strange for me because there are a lot of people, like selfish people, And in Georgia as well, I told you, some Georgian think that Georgian tradition and culture is the like the most important, and we don't need foreigners in country if we don't want to lose this. Oh my God! Each country, German, Turkey, I don't know, and European.
We have
different
220 countries
they
in the
have
world.
their own culture. Why do they need your culture? How can they steal it or something? And they are. I think that this is illness.
Now the last we come to the finish our time for today, and I want from you some words or message for the people.
Just don't discriminate each other based on nationality, based on religion, based on opinion, because we are equal, and just love is the most powerful to improve the community and improve the everything all around the world, and just love is love.
Yes. Now we're going to finish our topic for today because the time it will come to finish, and I want to thank you for coming today, and every week we are here.
Thank you for having me. I like to be with you on the show.
Thank you very much. But next week we are not here. We are going to vacation.
Yeah, we want to see the Bulgaria.
Yeah,
and know Bulgaria culture better.
You are right.
Yes.
And for this week is last week. We don't know when we come back. We will share this on Facebook when we will come back for the live stream again. Take care about yourself, and see you soon. Thank you for who is listening to us today. Ciao.
Thank you.